gotta.
Hi, welcome back. We've been to the costume department, and I can confirm I have an announcement to make. I've got full scholarship to Clown College. They've accepted me, and now all that's required is me to juggle a little bit.
That was actually better than I expected. Oh, thank you.
Sean, you've come as a king?
The
king.
Yes,
the king of esports.
The king of esports.
I've hired you as the jester.
Okay, well, I feel like I'm here to entertain. I'm ready to do so.
Me, clown.
That's kind of how it feels every week, not gonna lie to you. In more ways than one. Anyway, shall we get into the action? Just to, how have you come as a chicken? And you've got a chicken mascot as well.
I've got the full package. I've got the entire getup. Really worked hard on this.
I wouldn't want to be known as a chicken, to be honest.
Nope.
I don't want to be known as a rat. Don't want to be known as a snake, a chicken.
A clown, though?
A weasel. These are pretty much the top five. Chicken would be up there. What do I mean called?
No, I mean, this is like to tie it into Counter-Strike, right?
Not the smartest animal. Let's say that.
Considered a coward.
Well, then. All right,
also considered a coward.
So, not really what we're looking for, generally speaking, but the headshots certainly are. We are going to see Jax opening things up. He's been fantastic so far, but can he maintain it? It looks like the CTs are fighting back after a disastrous first showing. I'm going to turn it down a little bit on the casting. It feels like we're doing too much of that, maybe.
Yeah.
And I'm dressed as a clown right now, so I feel like I've got every chance.
You gotta live up to it.
Yeah, exactly. Just to.
Who do you favor in this matchup right now?
I guess after what we just saw.
Not you, Henry.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were making it about me.
Clown. I will address you. Clown.
I'll practice juggling over here. You go ahead.
I'll probably say G2, just because mouz is playing with stand-in.
Yeah.
But Nazo Saving has been like insane, especially on Dust 2.
Why is Hunter so ridiculously good right now?
It's the Nico genetics.
Nico genetics.
Did he siphon Nico's powers?
Oh my god. He can actually juggle.
Yeah, he can actually juggle. That caught me off.
He's actually a clown.
What the hell?
He actually juggled.
Victory lap. Well, I mean, I think we got it on the behind-the-scenes cameras.
Jesus.
Oh, can you swallow swords?
Yeah, he's definitely swallowed a sword or two.
All right. I don't know what else clowns do, like outside of juggling. They tell jokes. Henry, you got any jokes for us? No? It's not the greatest clown.
No, it really isn't. It's like if it had a baby with Ronald McDonald.
That's a terrifying notion.
Carrigan always gets smoke kills.
Bit of a beast.
It is really annoying that he threw that smoke up there when their cross smokes are up. Oh, this is the round. Damn. I feel like that kill was the round.
Oh, Christian
Maybe not.
Or something. NATO still has
How did he get across?
I have no idea. They know he's there, though. That's the problem. But if they focus too much on him, it gives NATO an opportunity. Hunter's one shot.
They know where they both are now.
Oh, NATO. Ooh. Curious about what kind of information was given. I guess they always knew Hunter was there, so that the fact that he gets the kill doesn't really help them. Unfortunate.
G2 with that quick long control.
I'm kind of curious, like, whether or not. Well, okay, so what do you think about this, Montu? Or how do you feel? Like, do you prefer, almost just because of the new economy, like, nearly regardless of the map, you prefer starting T side or C side, or CT side? Like, what's your preference, or is it completely map dependent?
It's probably map dependent, honestly.
Yeah, you don't feel like the economy has had enough of an impact on it? Because I feel like I see so many CT sides just derail completely because of it.
Yeah, honestly, when you start CT side, when you win the pistol, and the second round is always tricky.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah,
really tricky,
mouz
always.
learned that.
Yep. Are you an FPL grinder?
No.
No, not really.
I'm more of a play with friends and troll.
Yeah.
Phases.
Yeah,
I've always been that type of player too.
Yeah, same. I can't do like solo queues.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to do that for 5+ years.
It's weird. Everyone has kind of the vision in their head that everyone plays FPL as a pro, but that's really not the case. I feel like
No. I think a lot of the
I feel like most of the pros actually don't like, playing rank S in FPL.
It's just like the pug environment itself, right? Because it's so far removed from what you do in tournaments that you can't really stand that much to gain from it. You're better off just kind of try-harding with your friends and seeing how that, like, try to play as a team. Ooh, Rops. Didn't get to do anything on Vertigo, but
still one's up.
Yeah. Probably not enough for Kerrigan to really swing this round on its head completely, but
Damn, this is so brutal. I feel like they've lost how many rounds now in a row? It has to be almost 15.
They were like, what?
Mouse won the
5 to
pistol.
2?
They won the
Mouse-
pistol, didn't they?
They won the pistol, and then their second round was like within the first 5.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It hasn't been great to be a Mousesports player in the last few minutes, or I guess last half hour.
No, they did come down and say, well, the break's going to be longer than the game at least. So
They said that.
yeah, Carrigan came down and said that. I was like, it's pretty funny. At least if you don't laugh, you'll cry, I suppose.
Yeah.
So, gun round now. No double AWP. Now it's Safix with the
Keeping
pressure on him.
The Mac 10's in play.
Yeah, you know there's going to be chance on their helmets,
no,
right?
the B rush is coming.
3 players without helmets, get stuck in, trying to extinguish the molly. Good to
Ooh.
go.
They're both... Okay, I was about to say they're both leaning, but they're not.
Broken through. They have broken
Oh.
through. The first player goes down, and that might be it. They can smoke the site
Isn't
now.
that crazy? That one, yeah, going 1 for 1 right there. I think that might be it.
That-
It's over.
They've got no kids, so they got 1. But they did even have an opportunity to challenge this.
Oh, yeah, so Montu, like in an
2
ideal
Molotovs
world...
left as well. Sorry, go on.
No, just for Montu, like, if you were to change...
Oh, dear. I don't want to throw them like that.
Oh, then.
That could be an opening now.
Everybody's had one of those.
That was a Henry G throw.
Yeah.
That's how he throws the football outside.
Underarm, weak. Lobbed over.
Does not make it to the destination.
They're still going for it, by the looks of things there. It's not going to work out too well. 1 by 1 they go, and that's the retreat.
So Montu, if you put your like level designer hat on, you had to change up how the B bomb side on Dust 2 is. What's your go-to changes to make that possible? Because obviously, like, it's a bit weird if you can't necessarily go for a retake in a 4v4, like 15 seconds into a round. So how do you like change up that to make it more viable for CTs to actually be able to do something?
I mean, that's a good question. I never actually thought about it.
The bomb side doors is commonly talked about. The switch
Yeah.
swapping them around so you can actually see the tunnels from outside. That would be the go-to for me.
Do you think that's enough?
It would be something.
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
it's something to start.
Maybe make them a bit wider.
It's so crazy. We talk about that a lot on the desk, like what we do to change the maps, but I don't think I ever thought about that when I was playing.
Yeah,
The
like-
doors?
You never think about like how to change the maps. You just kind of deal with it
Yeah.
and you
exactly.
adapt like to whatever.
especially with Vertigo in the pool now as well, which
Yeah.
is changing like every 2 weeks. Like,
Yeah.
how can you even focus on the map at this point?
Yeah, that I would be so salty if I was playing. I saw Vertigo was released. I practiced it really hard. They updated it. I practiced it really hard again, and they updated it again. I would feel like, oh my god, we just
Some
wasted.
angry tweets
we
coming
just
out.
wasted a full month of practice on this map.
See, that's where OG has been, next level. Just
Yeah, waiting until
not
it's
playing at
finished.
all.
Can't ruin the strap. You don't have any.
All right, let's see if mousesports can get back into this. Ooh, all right then,
Ooh.
Kerrigan.
There was a chance. They're not going to be able to recover any of the weapons, unfortunately, and the rotations
Yeah.
coming from B. So, should be pretty smooth sailing if they get a decent plan down, especially if they get it down towards long.
And before they decide to play it for short for some reason. Oh, okay. Playing it safe.
Playing real safe.
Ominic still has smoke Molotov left, too.
They can pick up the weapons at least.
Yeah,
Maybe
it
not
looks like
worth
they're just
going
gonna
for
save
it.
them. They're probably gonna run a double op next round.
They have to at this point. That's what they did on Vertigo too. As soon as it went wrong. Chris J, Nano Safix going at it. And they don't save the AKs.
That was a weird one.
That was very weird.
Because they didn't have defuse kits, and Bomb's been down for a while.
Yeah, it kind of looked like he was just looking for a frag, right?
Yeah. I mean, I can understand Rops's mindset behind that because he didn't see anything on Vertigo. So maybe he just wants to feel like he's a part of the game before it all ends.
Exit frags wouldn't have counted for too much. Kenny S has got $10,000.
Yeah, that actually does matter quite a bit. I mean, one thing is Chris is obviously going for an op, but he could have dropped the weapon over for one of his buddies.
Are they
And
B rushing again?
oh, this is mean.
Oh no, Kenny was just
Cancel.
going for a pick.
Yeah, well,
I like the attempt from G2 though. Like, if you can get into
Keep
their
the-
heads
keep the
like that,
pressure up.
yeah. To be fair, mousesports place their T sides like this a fair bit too. Like they're pretty brazen.
Oh,
nice catch. Frozen will get away, but not for long.
the protocols on these mid B splits that literally every team runs are so good. Like, the way they double smoke spawn and molly behind it.
Yeah, it is
You
cool.
rarely see a team not do those 3 pieces of utility.
Yeah, that's always
on
a key way to
on a
see if
mid-B
people are
split.
faking middle as
Yeah.
well. Like, if they only do that one smoke in CT now, it's like, that's
Yeah.
no team's just running one smoke. Like, every team's doing the double. They gotta pull this back. What is going on, Sean? You don't love to see that.
Yeah, that's.
As soon as he gets one kill here,
Oh, how did that not hit?
No.
that's a shame. Maybe had a chance if he gets that first. There's an opportunity at the second, but nothing connects. The punishment continues here, 6-0. As mousesports picking up 2 rounds over the last 2 maps so far. Not ideal.
That reminded me of that round in the middle of the Vertigo half. The guy lurked into the A site. Was it
Oh,
Nexa?
Hunter?
Or Hunter. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's who it was. It was like a round where mousesports had the advantage. Then they just got burned in the mid game. And then from then on, the whole half spiraled out of control.
Oh, that's 2
2 for
wallbangs.
2.
Hmm.
Not the best way to go down.
Were you a B player, Henry?
Historically, yeah.
Liked crossing that mid door?
No, it wasn't too bad in
It
Swords.
was worse before, honestly. Think about it, because the door
no,
shots actually made more.
Actually, one period in Swords was Zedbot came out, there was this command you could change the interp and actually just rail people every single
Oh,
time.
yeah.
It was actually super bad in Swords. I don't know why I said that.
And then you had bunny hopping as well, so lower T's could actually be a part of like you running into B, because they would bunny hop through suicide.
Yeah.
That was pretty wild times as well.
There was some fun to be had.
Definitely so. So, let's say this is OG in this spot, Montu. Like in mousesports spot, what do you do? Like, what's been going wrong for you? Is it just everything, or is there something you can
Especially
point to?
for us, it's the it's the eco rounds. We're just
Playing
always
against them.
losing them for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh,
Especially
yeah.
in this tournament, like we were going 4 tunnels and 1 long, and then they were just pushing up mid. So we did it like 3 times in a row, and after the 3 times, we're like, wait, maybe we should have like a mid player.
Maybe a default at the start just to slow it right down.
See where that takes us.
Yeah, I think Christian ran up mid. It was like 145, and he was in a T-spawn.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Reasonable.
Oh! That's more like it, Kenny. That's what we came to see.
He was talking about how if he plays bad today, it was because of Alex's cartwheel. Apparently not affected.
No, it doesn't seem to be slowing him
He
down.
actually hit that shot as well.
You can make fun of Henry for being small in the pants when you're doing things like that. That's just.
Yeah, fair enough. You just got to accept it, really. He's asserted his dominance now.
Yep.
Made it clear.
The
He's the alpha
BDP.
male. Big dig play.
No.
And at this point, Rob's again sitting back, having to wait. Deep bomb site, not getting a whole lot of action. And he'll be a 2-7 right now. No one really fragging on the mousesports side. Not a good day in the office for them.
Just think about how tilting it is, right? Because the early part of this game opened up the same way, where G2 just went A the first 2 rounds, and then the first gun round, they full rush Rops and just trade out on him, and then they never go back B again.
Oh, so good.
That's so frustrating.
Probably goes down here as well.
Does it count as bullying at this point?
There it is. They got him.
Oh.
Nothing taken over. And it will be Kenny S with a lovely little sequence here. The second shot.
Yeah.
That's
Jesus.
spicy. Well, another partial buy on the agenda here. Scouts.
Double scouts, though, that can always be scary. Right?
I guess. You can't really challenge T-Spawn. They'll be waiting for it.
Only 1 Krieg in play. What is this?
Bizarre scenes here.
It's because they don't. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well-
nice idea, but
We'll see you on round 10.
I feel
Power
like
play now.
the G2 guys, they got their AKs and then they haven't died since, since the
Yeah.
first buy round. So it's like, well, it's just a waste to throw it away.
How much money does Kenny have? 15,000?
15,000 bucks.
You had
yeah.
60K
That's
before
reasonable.
the round started, but you had to buy some nades and whatnot.
Not the best game.
Definitely, I thought this would be like the day
Well,
match
what
of the day.
happened? What is going on? This was supposed to be the series of the day.
Yeah. I guess in one way it is. It's a bit of a standout. Might be the only game that doesn't go 1-1. Complete blowout.
As an A-site opper, which hit do you hate seeing the most? Is it like spawn drop, the Avangard smokes?
I think the Avengers smokes are just too OP.
They're
You
just
just can't do anything.
So annoying, right?
Yeah, especially with the long flashes you get,
Yeah.
you just have to fall back.
It's so annoying as an opper. You get flashed off the angle and immediately teasers have the sight.
I remember like the first time I saw that smoke, the one that drops down
Yeah.
into like the boost boxes,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Like I thought it was like, oh, they missed a smoke,
Yeah.
and then you see it from the opera's angle. They're just like,
Yeah, it's
"Oh."
ridiculous. Well, this round looks like it's got out of control here. A little bit of damage inflicted by Chris J, but smoked off. Just overwhelming. He'll have to fall back and potentially save the sniper. They've got Kevlar as well. That's about as exciting as it gets with a 9-0 scoreline coming through. Guaranteed at this point. Chris J removed. Good little boost.
So what was the scoreline when Westward stopped winning rounds again? 2 to
Then he
5.
got, yeah, then he got 2
something?
rounds
Something
total.
like that.
So and they won the pistol. So not.
It's
the
been yeah,
best.
it's been a while.
This is about what we should expect. As a G2 member coming in here, like one of the few teams that have got a full lineup,
Yeah.
trying to get
Actually
better.
practiced, yeah.
Actually practiced, like against mousesports. Sure, they just won Pro League. They've got to stand in here. They're not taking this super seriously, quote unquote, in terms of like they're not watching all the demos. They're not prepping for their opponent.
Probably the best ping pong players I've seen here too.
Oh, really?
What, G2?
Yeah.
I like a bit of ping pong. I'm looking for some new challenges.
I saw you took on Hotbit.
That was weird. He's got some crazy little serve going on.
I think he actually used to play ping pong or like table tennis when he was younger.
Well, there we
Looked
go.
like it was his first time.
He definitely he definitely hustled me.
No, we didn't play a game. He just said, "I bet you can't return this serve," which I could not. It was.
Did he hit you with
Yeah.
the clipboard yet?
No, not
It
the
really looked
clipboard.
embarrassing.
It
in
was
the
a little
Twitter
bit.
video.
It damaged my ego, which is I didn't think was possible.
But that's how you ended up here with the
yeah.
clown
Now,
suit.
yeah, some fucking whack ass clown suit on, a baby next to me.
At least it's not warm though.
Don't talk about
Yeah,
outlet
sorry.
like that, man.
Sorry. Let's make sure she can see the action. She's smiling.
She's got her toy with her.
Oh, this is my last game. Maybe it's for the best. Things starting to get a bit out of hand.
Derailing a little bit. It's all good though.
9-0 as Kenny S stretching his legs down towards the drop down of T-Spawn and making their way towards long once again.
Oh,
CTs just
Lord.
don't stand a chance. The smoke on the corner, it's powerful, holds them at bay, and Kenny S looking to pick up the rotating players here. There's another one towards Akai, just got a free kill, but Natsu does hit it. He's still done for though, surely the nades will come through, the Molotovs.
Jesus.
Where do you
painted
go
into a
from
corner.
here?
Ever seen the movie Commando? The shed scene?
Oh, God.
There's literally a trillion bullets going into the shed.
Oh, it's just so bad for them. The long take, double smoke of the crossover, might as well commit. You've got 4 players here. And they'll just make their way freely across. Not really much can be done. They've got 1 smoke remaining on the CT side.
Yeah, they can't take too long. The bomb kind of needs to make its way past.
There's a gap, but the
Oh,
bomb hasn't made it across, so
Jack's
that would have
gonna
to be thrown, I assume.
That was a weird one because Jax had the smoke as well. I guess he's just gonna drop one in the middle, and then
He's going to go down, presumably.
if he dies, that's awkward. Yeah. Okay then. Now you don't have a smoke, and you
Still
still have to
winnable.
pick up the bomb. Yeah.
Robs is like, oh my god, I'm actually in a round.
And he probably wins it.
Oh, and he knows. He knows. He understands what Nexa wants to do. It's like taking too
Or
long.
does he?
Oh no. He had it.
Oh, no. Not the play we wanted to see, but maybe the one we deserve. 1-on-1 still, but now Rops has been detected. 20 seconds remaining. Just got to grab the bomb and hope for the best here. Gets it. Towards long we go. Rops. First round on the board potentially here. Needs to be very aware of the long presence coming through. Bomb will be planted, but surely Rops has got the advantage.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, can this guy get a break? This guy- I've been so bad for him.
Now there's been so much time, you're going to assume it's
Oh.
long, but still nails it. Nice work.
Well done. Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta pick up an op as well.
So Nexa did have that one. Couldn't quite connect it. Awkward shot, awkward angle. First on the board.
All right, so Montu, how many rounds does mousesports need on the CT side to have a chance in the second half?
Probably all the rounds.
All the rounds?
Yeah.
Every single one.
And
Could
we're
happen.
not painting a really optimistic picture here.
No, here are the odds.
Oh
which
god, yeah,
makes
that doesn't
it-
really help, does it?
That's about as bad as it can get. From betway.com.
See, Sean's got his phone out, trying to desperately get some bets in.
Please.
All in on mousesports.
They can still turn this around.
Do gamble safely. You're at home.
Absolutely. Responsibly, safely. Don't play with more than you can afford to lose.
B split. Looking likely. 3 towards the tunnels. Jack's patrolling middle. He has got a player behind him as well.
Rob's getting action 2 rounds in a row.
What is this? I guess he had to run over towards A to find it, but still counts.
Just going to wait for the initial utility contact play in, or will they drop the smoke? Looks to be the former. This is the perfect setup. They should have done a CT side.
Oh, no.
Oh dear.
You were saying, Henry?
It was looking real nice.
Next is on 1 HP too. Kenny might go down. Yes. No. Yes. MP9 on long distance, man.
Too much. Gets the rifle instead,
Look
AK-47
at
in
this
hand.
utility.
They've got Molotovs, flashes, smokes.
Well, we've seen this before. Kerrigan's going to throw a pop flash for NATO. Here we go.
I know
this-
his tunnels.
they
That should
got
be it.
this.
It's going to be real tough. All right, 2 rounds in a row. A little bit of
Avoid the
parkour
flanks.
to get to the bomb.
2 rounds in a row, bomb planted. Money's still strong. mousesports getting on their feet here, somewhat. A lot of work to do before they break the banks of G2, but this is promising. At least Rops getting in a position they might actually be able to do something about Dust 2 here. 16-2 in the first map. We have 2 more series to bring you after this one. More costumes, more gags, I'm sure. We've got another crew coming in right after this one.
The clowniest of the clowns.
Indeed.
Trace Dunna Saranthus.
He's been here for a few hours now,
Yeah, he's warmed up.
warming up.
Managed to kick a ball on the roof. Among other things.
It's like his in wild celebration of winning a game of Rat.
Game of Rat.
Good old-fashioned game of Rat. Well. Another B approach here. Feeling like they can break
It's the
through.
exact same look as well.
Yep.
Jack's throwing the smoke from Cat.
Setup is not as ideal, I feel like,
I feel like
from
after that
mousesports this
smoke,
time.
that is going to go back into
Yeah.
a default. They've got no one at long right now, so might have to push a little bit faster towards short.
That's the worst feeling when you have no one holding long.
Yeah, I know.
You're all gathered up waiting
It's like,
for
yeah,
a
I've
hit.
sort of got it.
Smoke blows
They
up.
could be in T-spawn, I suppose. It's no idea.
Most half-assed answer. They're like, yeah,
I
could
think-
have.
Yeah, maybe.
So you don't really have control. Well, maybe. Or they're just going to do it suddenly.
Yeah, this is how a lot of teams do now. You get mid-control first,
Yeah.
then just instead of telegraphing with the smokes outside for mid-doors, or they've done it this time, you get the control, drop 2
did
smokes.
that actually
Did
get
it get extended?
caught on the Molotov?
Oh,
Yeah, it
no.
did.
They can't mid-B split.
I feel like that might just be a fake itself, though. They still can do it, right?
They can't go on this smoke, at least,
No.
that's for sure.
But they baited out the smoke if that was their intention. Is pretty sick.
How was this long guy not at least
Moved?
prodded?
Is it Carrigan there? Yeah, he
Oh,
doesn't normally
man.
move too often.
I think it's Jax who actually
There you
plays
go.
that
Here's the
long area
final.
like a
It's the actual
boss.
commitment now.
Oh, it's going to be so hard to hold.
Ugh.
Nothing can be done for CD Spawn. Robs knows what's coming, and it's a bullet to the head. Chris J, that's done. Round over. Carrigan.
7-6.
Yeah, the bomb goes down easily though.
Yeah, it's going down.
It's the sound of the alarm.
Yeah, the warning bells. And at this point, you might as well save, right? This B bomb site really not a prime position to find the retake, but that's a good start. Trade coming through.
don't know why they want to go for it.
I don't know. The money.
It's not like they have money, yeah.
I guess the score line, the discrepancy is really not.
It's about to get a whole lot worse as a result of that attempt, though.
Got to use the orb as bait, collect it at the end if possible.
I feel like
Wow.
mousesports doubted themselves right there. They had all the info. I feel like they kind of sniffed out that mid-B split was coming, or a B hit was coming, and they just didn't trust it fully.
I think the issue for Frozen in that scenario was the fact that he didn't have the additional smoke to put into double doors, so he could
Yeah.
actually make the cross somewhat safely.
Yeah.
It's just the inevitability. You know you're going to get smoked out, so I don't know. Fire off 30 bullets, hope for the best, and if you can't get anything, it's just like, well, I guess we lost the round, guys.
Oof, someone's running out long this round. That top spawn.
The long spawn
Hunter.
every time. Take it, get it done. Eco as well. Carrigan, he does play long, but no one there this round, unfortunately.
Rob's
What's happened there? They
tagged.
stabbed each other? Or
No,
they shut
Rob's
the door?
Kenny.
Oh, damn. Just what he needed.
This has to be like one top 5 least fun series Rob's has played, I think.
That's a quick kill through the door.
Oh, I think it was, yeah, through the back. Chris was walking in mid.
Yeah, potentially.
Not going to work this time. So G2 did have a guy looking mid, Montu.
What, sorry, what did you say?
No,
I'm
it's-
kind of zoning out.
Yeah, no. G2 did have a guy looking mid, so Chris didn't get up to shenanigans this time. That's just super duper rough if you're mousesports.
What do you think of the new FAMAS and Galil update? Onto.
I like the FAMAS. I don't know, but Gilo just doesn't work for me. When I start spraying, everything just misses.
I think Sean had similar feelings.
I was always a FAMAS player.
Really? Like even
changes,
before the...
Yeah, I always bought FAMAS.
Damn.
But Gilo, no.
Do you ever touch the burst fire?
No.
Nah.
No, not really.
Good man.
I don't think I've even seen someone use the burst fire on the FAMAS.
Doesn't work.
It's
like in a pro match.
It's like the Glock burst as well. Like the only time you see it is when someone either misclicked or if they're just desperate.
I've seen people use the Glock burst though, like
on purpose.
Yeah, when they get like a weird close range fight.
Yeah, that's true.
People will randomly bust it out.
Well,
I've
like
never seen anyone use the FAMAS burst, ever.
I think I saw Shroud, but I was like 3-4 years ago.
Literally probably just trolling.
Headshot everyone with like burst.
Well, no orb to be saved. Another round on the board for G2. This one spiraling out of control once again. They will have a buy. You'd assume the double orbs will come out once more. There's one for Nato. Will Chris J feel the same way? He hasn't got the M4 instead.
Damn.
It's really...
Jester, save us from this game.
I'm not really sure.
We're about to start having you just juggle.
I can't. I can juggle for like 1 minute tops.
Can you juggle the chicken and the baby in a tennis ball?
Not sure that's going to be physically possible.
Just got to throw it higher.
3 tennis balls is probably about my limit.
Yep.
Like I pit like 1 week of my life, like when I was at home once, of what every client's got some free time, have a bit of a juggle and watching TV. You know, it's just a skill I wanted to learn.
All right.
And there was one point a couple of years ago I was pretty good at it, but I've kind of lost the muscle memory, it seems. But anything else you want, Sean, let me know. Any other tricks, any performances, what would you like?
I'd really like if you bust out like a card trick.
A card trick, not really known card tricks clowns.
Can you do like the worm? The dance move?
I don't think so. Why do you want that specifically?
I don't know. I just feel
you're
like
trying to think of the most humiliating thing I could
with
possibly
all
do.
the colors and stuff going on, like I think it'd be like a memorable sight.
It would be.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I necessarily want that documented online. Me doing the worm in a clown outfit, but
fair enough.
He's more of a twerker.
Oh my god, can you imagine? That would be one way to immortalize
Got the booty
myself.
for it.
Yeah, been working on it. We'll see if this is where Chris J can. The thing is, even if he gets one, like he won't even have time to drop down here. He'll just get taken out. Yeah.
That's a really good trade.
As soon as he takes a shot, they got to swing. Another advantage. A massive one considering the position of that CT spawn player. Smoke down, has to swing, has to challenge, and it's such a big advantage. Next up, potentially get the double kill here. He's having fun now, drop down.
Rob's again
playing this game.
I think we might actually need to get like a picture-in-picture of Henry juggling if this is going to continue.
It might not be much longer, to be fair.
Yeah.
Only about 5 minutes left in this game, including the halftime break. They really haven't made a dent on their CT defense.
I really like the cuffs on your outfit.
Yeah, it really goes well with the neck piece, I
Yeah.
think. That really completes the look.
You remind me
Brings it all
of
together.
Prince from that Dave Chappelle skit.
Okay, yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, offer me pancakes.
Sean, as someone who's been in this position a few times, when your team is
What,
down...
up 12-2?
No, the other way around.
Oh,
yeah.
But you're there, everyone's looking to you for your answers. What are you saying right now? Like, are you saying, like, boys, sometimes you win them, sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
This
We
is
win, we lose.
can't win
Beat
them all.
Yakuza later tonight.
Are you calm in these situations? Do you get angry?
It really depends how we're losing the rounds, right?
Yeah, they're throwing it away. They're not doing
Yeah.
it. They've forgotten everything. People are missing their smokes.
Yeah, if it's like people are scared to take peeks that they would typically take in practice, I get pretty upset. If people are just missing shots, I don't get mad.
Okay.
Like, I really don't get mad.
Okay, fair enough.
I've never got mad at someone for missing a shot.
Kenny's not missing many.
No, he's not.
Full utility, 1 minute to play with, AWP in hand, bomb on the back.
Finally leaving spawn. 55 seconds into the round. Nope, back at it.
I guess at this point, they need to be a little bit more active. That's
Oh,
why they get
no.
to the tunnels. Should be enough. Cool, had to be the quick kill there from Chris J. 12-3 at half. It looks like G2 will continue their dominance here after winning 16-2 on the first map. They got one round better at least on the mousesports side of things, but surely they haven't got much left to say. We'll find out after this break. Back.
At it again.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
to
there.
Clown College. It's me, Henry G, providing you the commentary with Vendetta, Sean Gares, and Mantu. Mantu, do you have a message for the people out there? We haven't had you on the mic before. Anything you want to say? Anything you want to get out there?
Just keep supporting me, I guess.
Just do all you can.
Yeah.
Give him a.
Doesn't matter
give
if
him a
it's
nice time.
Polish,
Doesn't-
English.
yeah,
He's a nice guy. Are you friends with Hudson at all?
yeah.
That's cool, man. Like him and I once
Go way
lifted.
back.
Yeah,
He's
we-
in secret now.
I
guys
know,
go
right?
back.
That's wild.
How crazy is that
Yeah.
journey?
Yeah.
That's
You could have been there, Henry.
I could have been me. Yeah, I could have just said, you know what, this is my chance to continue playing.
I
Gave it
feel
all
like
up
you
there.
gave him the golden ticket.
I kind of did, didn't I? That's a
Yeah.
Willy Wonka experience.
You actually bought him a
Bought him-
PC,
bought him
didn't
a
you?
PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, we
Damn.
go.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, that I could just tell at the tournament. I was like, this kid, like he's such,
Yeah.
he's so level-headed and
He was
so
very
skilled.
good.
It's like he's got to be on a team. Like it's ridiculous. He's not even on a Polish team right
Did
now.
you ever
Like,
play in a team with him? Or just like
No.
mixes and that kind of
No,
thing?
Never.
Oh,
I
okay.
think just recently, like a couple months ago, I was speaking to him.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
No, he's really super cool guy.
Jesus, that's so brutal.
Oh,
They were going to go through that lurk smoke, get naded, smoked, and now they can't.
Yeah.
Lost the first pick. Back to Oz lower boys. Kenny S waiting for us, and they should be able to get him here. They didn't really pounce upon it though. Smoking it out. Does he push this?
That's how they use their only smoke? I guess they're good. They have the sight.
Oh, ooh. Well,
It was looking okay.
they had the site, but they don't have the bomb.
What?
It was looking all right, I suppose. Now it's just
Oh.
all falling apart. This couldn't. It's Robs again. Just left in a disastrous scenario. Nothing to be said or done. Just hopefully pad the stats.
Yeah, actually, I'm not sure if the other guys asked Nathan about this when you guys had him on the couch, but just how did you ever see it being a possibility when you got approached to join this team? Like, did you see that coming like in a faint distance or
Never.
something, or just completely caught you
Yeah,
off guard?
Yeah, it really did.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was playing with Aztecs and I got a message from Nathan just on my Twitter. Like,
Oh.
yo, I want to try, like, just practice with them.
Oh, so you had to like try out.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
And I went on Discord, I remember, Nathan, and then he added Alexi, right? And I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit.
It's happening, boys.
It's not a troll. It's real. It's real. Let's go.
Damn.
That's pretty
That's
wild.
awesome.
How
Quick were you to say yes? Like that was just like
Yeah,
you
straight
saw
away.
that he was like.
So
Yeah,
when you
honestly.
played with him, was it the full team you guys have now?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
first
it was.
scrim?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That is a pretty wild jump.
So what made them choose you? Did they say? Like, had you played against them a lot recently?
Well, I got
In
recommended,
pracs?
like, we had a mutual friend,
Sure.
me and NBK. So,
Yeah.
like, the Sprout coach, he just recommended me.
Yeah.
Oh,
to,
NK?
to them. Yeah, NK, yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay, yeah.
awesome.
he hooked you up? That's a golden
Yeah,
ticket right
That's-
there as well.
That's
Yeah.
really sick.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because typically it's something
He
like,
was
you know,
the coach of G2 as well, right?
Yeah.
Analyst.
Analyst.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
typically it's something like, you know, Robs was just dominating FPL for like a long time, or, you know, in certain people's case, they have an insane performance against the team that ends up picking them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Sure.
really cool to hear that, you know, they used like a recommendation like that and it worked out.
Means they have a lot of faith in NK as well.
Yeah, that's
The
sick.
MBK. Oh. Trust his judgment, and I mean, so far, doing a pretty
Yeah.
good job of it from what we've seen here.
Well, not doing a very good job at mousesports, considering they've just full sport. Didn't work out. Pretty much have to take an eco here, and that means 15-3 is pretty much locked in.
But you know, as you said at the end of the first half, at least they've gotten one more round than they did on
Yeah.
Vertigo.
Not as bad,
Yeah.
I guess.
There's improvement,
Room for a little more.
ever so slightly.
Very rough conceding this 15th round. The eco.
There is, I guess, there's a chance.
Few
they win it.
Deegs.
We'll see though. Oh, you putting on your shoes, Henry, because you want to wear that home, or
Yeah, you know, I want to get comfortable.
yeah. Found Fiesta later tonight. Well, the misery continues for mousesports.
Yeah, at this point, you're just like, well, we know we've lost. we'll give it our best, do what we can. The 12 rounds in a row on the T side with no mistakes,
Man.
no timeout called.
It's so brutal. Just two maps. 16-3 both, right? The first one was
16-2.
62.
16-2.
Yeah.
I guess. You know, they got more. That's a positive.
Yeah, it's a step in the right direction. Not
So-
a big leap. But
How do you guys deal with like the losses you get, etc., stuff like that? now in the early stages? Like, are you just guys so locked in on the fact that this is still the start of the beginning of something, or does it still kind of get to you?
I mean, it depends on how we lose.
Yeah.
Honestly, if it's like just people missing shots or something, then obviously it's nothing we can do. But
Yeah.
it's early stages right now, so especially against G2 or someone like that.
Yeah.
So.
That's fair enough.
But yeah, we're learning slowly, I guess.
On a scale of like 1 to 10, how nervous were you in the first match?
Yeah, I was honestly shocked because I was like, I don't know, like, I just think people put so much pressure on me, and I
Yeah.
just realized
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
the pressure. But yeah, after the first like 2 games, like
you definitely
today,
like,
it's
yeah, you
more
look like a
comfortable
totally
right
different player now.
Yeah.
You look confident.
By the
taking
way,
peeks.
which one out of the 4 teammates has surprised you the most? Because obviously you've seen all of them play at some point. You know, have like their lights out performances and everything. And but like who brought something that you didn't really realize when before you started playing with them in terms of like how important they are for a team or how good they actually are and that kind of thing?
I would say both Alexi and NBK.
Yeah.
Yeah, it surprised me. Like, I was watching a demo at a bootcamp, and then Nathan just gave me like how to
dude.
watch.
Oh my.
Oh, sorry, there was a second.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. What was I saying? I was watching a demo like a bootcamp, and then what really surprised me was like Nathan was teaching me how to like properly watch a demo.
Okay.
Oh,
and I've
yeah.
never
The
like
most efficient way.
like
Yeah.
So
yeah, I realized.
how big was the difference from what you literally just like loaded up and just like
Yeah, I was just
fast
watching
forwarding?
it, and then MBK said, "Oh, by the time like you watch 1 demo, I've already watched like 5." He said to me, "He's like,
Yeah.
you have to learn the like proper way to watch a demo.
Get
you
the
know?
most out
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah,
Do it quickly. And there it is. Maybe a few demos have to be watched at the mousesports side. They are playing with a stand-in, of course. Just bear that in mind. We're having some fun. They had a great showing yesterday. Not really the same team at this point. G2 didn't look overwhelmingly good either. It's not like it was a lights-out performance to them. Some players coming
Yeah.
online.
Yeah.
But considering the maps and the picks they had, you'd expect a little bit more there. But it is going to be 2-0 for G2. That concludes our 3rd series of the day. And mousesports just making their way outside there.
Yeah.
Just
We're
getting
gonna
a breath
have
of
Mousesports.
fresh air.
They're going
They
to
need
need
to
some fresh
reset.
air after that.
Because we get them in the next matchup again, so they need to get back on the horse.
What's the next matchup?
Do we?
I want to say it's Mousesports versus Furia.
Our last match is MIBR Furia.
Yeah, and I think it's like you have like Mouse, like they play their set.
Yeah, yeah.
Now like G2 is done because that was their second game. Then they run into Furia.
Correct.
Then Furia gets their second match.
Just call myself on the monitor here. I forgot I was wearing it for a second. I've
Really?
been talking like it's a normal day in the office. Like just having a chat.
You
just
do
hanging
look
out.
great.
Yeah.
Just here we are.
Ooh, gee.
Malek,
Malek.
can we have
Yeah.
a chat? Could you stay here for a second?
Hop in.
Oh, you don't know headset. You have to kind of just. You can take. You know what? Take my spot. I'm done anyway.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. I can. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
You aren't going anywhere, Henry.
Yeah, apparently not. I'll stay here and dance forever.
Get the rest. There you go. The new king.
So that was a pretty dominant
Yeah.
performance. They didn't have to break a sweat there. It looked like the boys were having some fun. Was that the result you were looking for? I guess you can't really take too much away from it considering they have a stand-in. Did you have to prepare or
Yeah, true.
anything?
Yeah, true. I'm actually very happy with
Yeah,
whatever the team we were facing.
sure.
On our side, on TeamSpeak, the mentality of the team, what we wanted to do, we just did it like perfectly. And for everyone who plays this game, you know what I'm talking about. Like when this is like very synchronized, when it's very synchronized and people enjoying what they are doing and they keep the discipline they need to when they need to.
Sure.
I'm a happy coach in these cases.
Yeah, it seems like the team's like coming together today, especially. Like, obviously, it's going to be a difficult transition. We've been talking about international squads a lot in this tournament. mousesports here and OG now as well. How are you guys finding the transition into English at this point? Is it like this where you want to be? Is there still work to do?
Oh, I think we will work every day till I don't know when. It will maybe never stop. Like even in French, we had trouble communicating. It is a game where you need to communicate, and we are progressing.
Okay.
Definitely. Today was very good, but I know that tomorrow it can be not so good.
Well, that's the
So
thing. With mousesports yesterday looked like they were fantastic. They
Yeah.
were just
Yeah.
slaying people. Today couldn't really.
You
turn
guys
up.
looked incredible today. So the way you guys operate the team, who is calling strat? Like, how's the breakdown of calling strats between Nexa and Omane?
First of all, we have been working the most I ever did as a coach and maybe as a player when I was playing. Like we are, so basically to make it short, we are a team that have difficulties with English. So we were like, let's put a lot of structure and a lot of preset steps into the game. Sometimes it's mid-game tricks to take an area. Sometimes it's how we are like defaulting. We are defaulting 5 different ways on Dust 2, for example. So we have like kind of different paces and stuff. So first of all, we are working this way to make it easier with communication. And then Nexa is like just calling mid-round. Obviously, we always find solutions about what we want to do. And Nexa is calling. Hamanek is having some ideas sometimes. Hunter is speaking so much in the attack trio. Like when he's taking areas, he's like very like a surgeon, you know, like every area is like super focused.
He doesn't seem like he's missing many bullets.
No,
he doesn't
not
miss
today.
so much. Actually, he's very on point. So that's cool. But he's so we have Hunter that is like on the field, that's good commander that can actually execute well.
Yeah.
Nexa is with the baguettes to make sure it's going well.
Orchestrating.
And when we play good, it's because we prepare well.
Yeah.
When we don't prepare so well, it's very messy, and you can see from us since in the past 2 months that sometimes it's very not so beautiful.
So on Vertigo, we noticed you guys hit the A side a lot.
Yeah.
Is that like preparation specifically for mousesports?
It's very easy. It's not about mousesports. It's about ourselves.
Okay.
Yesterday we played against two times against Furia and Mabia, and not being disrespectful, but it was very not so good. Like just one way to do it, not so good. And we were like, we don't care. It's like it's not the major. We need to open the map pool. So we worked last night and this morning to make sure that we are much better on this side. And today we just did it.
Well, it shows.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
No, it looked fantastic. It was a great showing today. And we have a couple more series to go, Sean. What's the next one coming up? Do we know? You said it was Furia.
Mousesports Furia, I'm pretty sure.
Mousesports back.
Oh,
in
it's Mousesports MIBR, so it's Mousesports versus Brazilians.
Okay, so that's going to be another whole matchup. I'm going to get out of this clown costume because it's kind of killing me.
You can't read.
Can you get the orange card for me, someone?
Orange card.
Let's.
There you go. You want to read it?
Sure.
Have a go at it.
Okay, this is a call out for merch. Check out our new merch at CS Summit 5. Christmas sweater and other awesome BTS merch available at bts.gg/shop. Sean, what would you choose out of that collection?
I have the one on the far right.
Okay.
That's a money shirt.
Okay.
I do like it. I
The
think if I had
rusty.
to choose this time, I would go with a Christmas sweater.
The Christmas sweater. Well, maybe we can organize something for tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see what we can do. Either way, guys, we're going to throw it to a break. Thank you so much for our guests. Thank you very much, Malek, and of course,
Thanks.
Matu.
Thank you,
and we'll
guys.
see you guys after this break.